Assalamu alaikum to all of my students. Hope you all are fine. As in previous lecture, I discussed law of demand. As I tell you, there is an inverse relation between price and quantity demand. But there are other factors which influence the quantity demand. If these factors are not kept constant, then inverse relationship between price and demand does not hold true. I will write down. I tell you law of demand. As I tell you, dx is a function of price, yes, income, taste, preferences, yes, substitutes, weather conditions. These are kept constant. I show you relationship between dx and p. These factors are kept constant. At that time, I tell you there's an inverse relation between price and quantity demand. If price increases, quantity demand falls. I tell you, if price increases, quantity demanded falls. If price falls, then quantity demand increases. Means there is a negative ratio or inverse ratio. I tell you at that time. With the help of schedule and diagram, I show this. Now, today I will discuss what will happen to demand if these factors are not kept constant. These we call other factors. Other factors. If these are not kept constant, what will happen to demand? Means this inverse relationship, which we tell price increase, price increase, demand fall, price fall, demand increase. This will not happen. Means if these factors are not kept changed, if are not kept constant, if these are changed, then relationship between price and quantity demand, price and quantity demanded will be positive. Will be positive. Meaning this inverse relationship will not happen. Why? I will discuss little bit related to this. Why this inverse relationship will not happen if these other factors are not kept constant. For example, first one, income. Income. If income of the consumer increases, for example, if income, I will stand it with the help of alphabetic order in Y. Y stands for income. If this increases, definitely demand for goods will increase. Demand for goods. Demand for goods will increase. Demand for goods will increase. For example, if consumer has only for example 50, yes, 50 rupees. Now it has increased to 500. Definitely he will try to buy more goods and service. Buy more goods and service. And his demand will increase. In this example, we observe that if income increases, demand for goods increases. There is no inverse ratio in case of when we make relation between income and demand. Means this relationship, quantity demand and income, there is a positive relation if this is not kept constant. Second one, so I will write here. Second one, taste and preferences. Preferences. For example, some people prefer, yes, fashion products. Fashion products. Fashionable products, fashionable products. Definitely. If the price of that product, for example, t-shirt, fashionable t-shirt, if it is price, yes, if it is price increases, consumer will still demand it at high price. Then it is demanded for still increase. Its demand will still, its demand will not fall with the increase in price. With the increase in price. As it is a fashionable, consumer prefer to buy it. Prefer to buy it. Third one, for example, weather conditions. Yes, weather conditions. Weather conditions. For example, during winter, as we observe, in winter, yes, warm clothes. For example, if if price of these products increases, for example, price, yes, if price of warm clothes during winter increases, its demand will still increase. Demand will still increase. Increase in price will not impact upon quantity demand. If there is no fall in quantity demand. Quantity demand will still increase because in winter we need warm clothes. There is a need of our in winter for warm clothes. When the price increases, quantity demand will still increase. This will also increase. There is no fall in quantity demand. If there is a positive relationship between price and quantity demand. That is why I tell you there is an inverse relationship between price, yes, quantity, price and quantity demanded. Other factors are kept constant. If these factors are not constant, then this relationship between price and quantity demand will not hold true. It will be false. And there will be then positive relationship between quantity demand and price if we did not keep them constant. Now I will write down this statement of this other factors. Simple. Yes. The law status inverse relationship between price and quantity demand. Price and quantity demand. I write in short form. Price and quantity demand. Other factors, other factors are kept constant. Other factors are kept constant. Other factors are, yes, income, taste, preferences, weather conditions, so on and so forth. Weather conditions. I will write if these factors are not kept constant. If these are not kept constant, then inverse relationship between price and demand will not hold true. Then it will be false. Then sometimes question in your examination comes, you have to write down why yes, why there are why the other factors, why if other factors change, why if other factors, what is the influence upon quantity demand, and if other factors change, what will the impact upon quantity demand. You have to simply write down, first define a little bit these factors: income, taste, weather condition, what are the impact upon these factors. If If these factors change, what will be impact upon quantity? Demand. May there just yes, the relationship, positive relationship between price and quantity will not true. That there will be positive relationship between price and quantity demand. One more line I will discuss here. As I am writing here, as I write, yes, dx is a function of price of related goods, taste, preferences, yes, weather conditions, so on and so forth. These are, if we make analysis of these factors, these are determining factors of this quantity demand. These factors determine the quantity demanded. As I see previous year papers, most of the times they repeat this question: what are the determinants of demand? Then that time you have to write down determinant demand are price of related goods, taste, preferences, weather conditions, substitutes, complementary goods. These are the determining factors of demand. Then you have to define this, what we call price, what is the impact of price upon demand, what is the impact of price of related goods upon demand, what is the impact of taste upon weather preference. All you have to define. What is the impact of these factors upon quantity demand? These are the determining factors. These are the determining, yeah, determinants of demand, determining factors of demand. In air diagram, I have not discussed these factors. Here I discussed it, but you can, in your own context, write down what is the impact of this price of taste preferences upon quantity demand. These are the determining factors of demand. I think it is enough for today. In coming lecture, I will tell, I will take the what is, yes, extension and contraction of demand. There are few more concepts. With the passage of time, I will discuss them one by one. Till that time, you have to wait and watch. I will be return back very soon. Hope for the best. Take care. Thanks. Have a nice day.